Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the main event of the evening for MotorMaster Monday. It's round 34 of the 2024 NASCAR MotorMaster Series season, hosted here on NASCAR Heat 5. 14 cars gathered at Phoenix Raceway. It is the second round of 8 playoff race. Stage 1 was won by Donnie McBride Jr. in the 21 car. Stage 2 was won by your current race leader, Alex Tesdall, in the 22 car. And we're beginning to experience some connection issues, and this is causing some crashing and bumping and banging here. We're hoping this sorts itself back out. Emily Seri was up in the top 5 just a moment ago. She just finished in 5th in Stage 2. I'm NASCAR CEO and founder Tyler McMurder, along with my 2 in-race reporters, Alan Richardson and Alex Tesdall. Kick back, relax, grab a cold can of soda, and enjoy the show. A lot on the line here. A win locks you into the Final Four. Alex Tesdall wins Stage 2, and he's actually opening up some distance between himself and the rest of the field. You've got the 21 of Donnie McBride Jr., normally driven by Chris Ryan, so I got a little tongue-tied there for a moment. Donnie runs in second. It's only his second start of the season here for 2024 MotorMaster. Aiden Cody in the 16 rides along in third. He finished in second and fourth in the stages here for this one. Alan Richardson in fourth, and Harold Burden rounds out the top 5. Harold, one of the round of 8 playoff drivers. So is Aiden Cody in the 16, who runs in third. So is Alex Tesdall, your current race leader. Timmy Brown appears to be off the track and done for the day. Heavy front end damage to the number 9 machine. Timmy was eliminated in the round of 16. Everybody else still on the track, rocking and rolling. You see some front end damage there to Emily Seri. She was up in the top 5 a moment ago. She was involved in some beating and banging a minute ago because of those connection issues. Hopefully she can bounce back into this thing. She might need a caution to have that happen. She's got Bailey Steffler right behind her. 2 Canadian drivers in tonight's field, both lined up right near each other there. Bailey, a 5-time NASCAR Outlaw Series champion on Wreckfest, and won the 2024 NASCAR Dirt Touring Series championship as well. Kenny Adair not too far behind them. They're all chasing Alex Tesdall in the 22, who told me earlier today that he's not very good at Phoenix, and since then he's been able to drive up there, take the lead the hard way from Donnie McBride Jr. and open up a healthy gap. He's looking pretty strong here. I think the only reason why Donnie is keeping with him a little bit is because Aiden Cody in the 16 is right there with the 21, and they appear to be giving each other a bit of draft help around Phoenix Raceway. It might sound a little crazy to some, but here on NASCAR Heat 5, the draft is pretty darn powerful at almost every track we go. There's only a handful of tracks I can think of where there's absolutely no effect, and one of those I suppose would be Martinsville, and most of the others would be road courses. Top 4 have separated themselves from the rest of the field just a little bit. Alex Tesdall, Donnie McBride Jr., Aiden Cody, Alan Richardson, your top 4, and the leader of the second group right now is Sean Lucas in the 1 car, coming off a strong run earlier tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, picking up a stage win there as well. It's got Harold Burden underneath them. 2 round of 8 playoff drivers going at it for 5th. Emily Seri with a front row seat for this battle. She scored in 7th. Bailey Steffler behind her scored in 8th. Kenny Adair runs 9th. Jordan Green, 2018 NASCAR Platinum Cup Series champion, rounds out the top 10. The battle for second looked like it was heating up just a little bit there going into turn 1. Turn 1 of the new format here for Phoenix Raceway. It was turn 3 for many years.
Still used to it being turn 3.
Yeah, it's really different. And on iRacing, Alex, there's an option to run the Legacy Phoenix track layout, and it's just worlds different from having the open dog leg and everything. We're working the final stage here. Donnie McBride Jr. and Alex Tesdall picking up the stage wins. Oh, and there was a connection issue there going into turn 3. Looked like the 21 stopped for a moment. The 16 ran into the back of him, but that was all because of a connection spike. We've been experiencing some of these throughout the night on NASCAR Heat 5. Certainly some sort of server issue, we would think. But then there's times when it calms down and the racing is completely normal. The 16 car bumped the wall in a weird way, and now he's crashing on the back straightaway. There was a couple cars that weren't able to miss him. Harold Burden was one of them. He's still rolling, but he's got front end damage. He hit him in a weird way where it simply sent the 16 car airborne. Lack of realistic physics sometimes when it comes to a hard hit for a car that's already slightly airborne and pretty much come to a dead stop. That's when sometimes we'll see a hit that's very unrealistic like that. Like a NASA rocket a moment ago as Aiden Cody comes to pit road to assess the damage. The 20 car of Jesse Carlson was also on pit road, but as Alex Tesdall mentioned, he stayed out at the end of stage 2 and did not come to pit road for service. Gotta wonder if this is some sort of strategy to maybe take the win home.
With him, you never know.
Exactly. And if he can find a way to win here at Phoenix, he would become the first driver in NOSSCAR history to sweep a 3-race night in the NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series. We've had a few win both races in a 2-race night, but we've never had one driver win all 3 in a single night. He's got a lot to overcome to make that happen. Your current race leader, Alex Tesdall, looking strong, maybe stronger than ever here at Phoenix Raceway. He's locked himself into the Final 4 for this year's NOSSCAR Tailgate Truck Series Championship. And looking to do the same thing here for the MotorMaster Series. Again, folks, this is the second round of 8 playoff race for the 2024 NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series in these Xfinity cars. It is not the championship race. That is being hosted at Homestead Miami Speedway next Monday. More than welcome to join us for that show. Witness history. It's the 7th season for the NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series, and some of the biggest names in sim racing history on the NASCAR Heat side of things have entered here, won races here, and some of them have gone on to win the championship. Slade Gravitt, Matt Smith, Jason Doro, Aaron Garcia, and many more. A great night here for Emily Sari as well. We talked a little bit about her success during the playoffs here earlier tonight during the Las Vegas broadcast. She had a strong run at the Charlotte Roval going. Didn't get the finish she was hoping for there. Finished 12th, 1 lap down. But a solid top 5 to rebound. 4th place finish for her earlier tonight at Las Vegas. Finished 3rd in one of the stages there as well. Great speed on the 1.5 miles. And a great start going to this race as well. She runs in 5th as we roll now in the final stage. Harold Burden just behind her in 6th. Sean Lucas in 7th. Bailey Steffler, the 5-time Outlaw Series champion, scored in 8th. The next car behind them is Jesse Carlson, but he is stuck a lap down. Jordan Green and Kenny Adair run 9th and 10th. Good to see Racing Jim back in a NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series race with us. He has found a ride, secured a ride for the 2024 Platinum Cup Series season, and looking to do big things. got the leaders coming up behind him now. He's going to go one lap down to Alex Tesdall. There you see Jim goes down to the far inside, gets out of their way. A veteran move from a driver that really doesn't have too much success in league, or excuse me, not success, experience rather, in league racing on the NASCAR Heat games. Not only here in NOSSCAR, but any league. And he's going to come to pit road for service. How many laps to go, Alex?
28.
10-4. 28 laps to go. These drivers will need to pit once in this final stage. Some of them have come to pit road relatively early here. Jesse Carlson is one of them. Aiden Cody is one of them, but he had to with the damage that he had. And now Racing Jim in the 08 Chevy is another. Timmy Brown in the 9 out of this race. 13 cars left out there rocking and rolling here in the final stage. It's round 34 here in the 2024 NASCAR MotorMaster Series season in these Xfinity cars hosted on NASCAR Heat 5. This series started on NASCAR Heat 2 when it was Slade Gravitt and Cody Giles, yours truly, and Gary Engelhart all making the Final Four that year. With some shining moments by other drivers that season as well, including your current race leader Alex Tesdall, including Timmy Brown, who's currently out of the race. Timmy won the 2018 Brickyard 200 back in the inaugural MotorMaster season, and now pit road beginning to fill up here. It's a party down there. The top 3 come to get service: Alex Tesdall, Donnie McBride Jr., and Alan Richardson. Harold Burden, Emily Series, Sean Lucas, they stayed out an extra lap. They will take over the top 3 spots for now. There is Harold. Started with us back on NASCAR 15 Victory Edition. He's going to stay out another time. Emily Seri is the one that comes to pit road the second flyby. The third flyby, I'm assuming, is going to include Harold Burden in the 85. Then again, I've seen crazier things, that's for sure. Let's see what he does. Here he comes, and a great entrance for him. Absolutely no traffic to deal with. That might really benefit him. Kenny Adair goes for a spin. The entrance of turn 3. I think he was trying to come to pit road. There you see him, he's getting it going again. He's right near the entrance to pit road. That's Kenny Adair, our 2018 NASCAR Truck Series champion. That series, of course, hosted back on NASCAR Heat 2, the inaugural season of that particular series. He's going to make it to pit road, but he's going to lose a ton of track time. He was running in 10th before this problem. Before the cycle of pit stops began, he was scored in P10. When it all cycles through, when the pit stop sequence is completely finished, I think it's going to be the 21 car out front, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Jesse Carlson in the 20, just in front of your leader, is actually at the tail end of the lead lap, and with much older tires, he might be in danger of losing that lap here shortly. Jordan Green has fallen a lap down to the leaders after the cycle of pit stops, and it looks like Alex Tesdall is going to be running in second to Donnie McBride Jr. when things finish off. Jordan Green coming to pit road this time by in the 31. But for now, it's Harold Burden in the 85 car out front. He's not been to pit road yet. You can see the speed difference for some of these cars. Emily Seri, for example, just blew the doors off of the 08 car just a moment ago. 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles for her. Oh, my apologies, folks. Harold has been to pit road. Jordan Green has now been to pit road. So it all has completely cycled through, and your current race leader is the 21 of Donnie McBride Jr. We'll get a laps to go update from in-race reporter and second place runner Alex Tesdall in just a moment. Jesse Carlson falls one lap down to your leader.
19 to go.
10-4, thank you. And while we got you here, I guess we'll ask you, things were looking good for you to go on out there and win this race. You might have the faster car. We'll have to see how the rest of this run goes, but what caused you to lose the lead?
The 21 had a faster pit stop, I guess.
Interesting, because yeah, you guys both entered pit road pretty much side by side. How big was the gap when he came out of the pits?
About a second.
Oh man. Yeah, that's interesting. 21 pit crew getting it done for him here at Phoenix, unless we see a caution or unless we see Alex Tesdall run him down. That might have been the move for the win. This race might have just been won for Donnie McBride Jr. on pit road. We'll have to see if Alex Tesdall can make a late race rally here with only 18 laps to go at Phoenix. We're going to take a break from commentary. You're going to get a chance to crank it up, listen to the sound of these Xfinity cars on NASCAR Heat 5, and ride on board with some of your favorite NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series drivers. You're watching the NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series Round of 8 playoff race here at Phoenix. 2 races remain after tonight. crank it back down, folks. We're going to bring you back to full commentary from here to the checkered flag at Phoenix Raceway on NASCAR Heat 5. Bear with me, folks. I am battling a pretty bad cold, but I've been doing the best I can to bring you the full coverage here for the playoffs. Give you a bit of an update on what's going on. Some of these drivers looking to punch their ticket into the Final Four at Homestead next Monday. One of them is not. Your current race leader, Donnie McBride Jr., running a part-time schedule this season, only a select handful of races here for him in the NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series for 2024. Doing really well here at Phoenix Raceway. He's got the lead with about 13 laps to go. We'll get a laps to go update. Wow.
It's gonna be 4 to go. It's gonna be 4 to go at the line here.
Man, you guys click them off quickly here. Either that or my headache is just really affecting my judgment. 4 laps to go at Phoenix Raceway. That was your latest report from Alex Tesdall. Alex running in second. He is one of our round of 8 playoff drivers. Led more laps in this race than I think any other driver. It would really be between him and the 21. They qualified 1-2. And it looks like they might finish 1-2 as well. Alan Richardson runs in third in the 90. Given a good challenge there for that position. That's the closest battle on track right now. We've got a wrecked car at the start-finish line. The 16 has heavy front-end damage. It's one of our round of 8 playoff drivers. He won both stages at the Charlotte Roval earlier tonight. Strong finishes for all of his runs here. But the third and final race not going to go his way. He's going to bring the 16 Chevy Camaro to pit road. Heavy front end damage. Two laps to go for your race leader in the 21.
White flag this time.
And now sees the white flag. Final lap in the Phoenix Sun 100 lap event. 14 cars came. Good battle for second and third. Alex Tesdall's going to hang on to that position. It's a big points night for him in the 22. But the win is going to go to Donnie McBride Jr. He wins his first ever NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series race. Becomes a Triple Crown winner here in NOSSCAR. Alex Tesdall finishes in second. Alan Richardson's going to stand on the podium with him. He finishes in third. And a lot of speed from some of these drivers that were not able to parlay it into a good finish. Bailey Steffler being one of them. Jesse Carlson in the 20 car had a major problem. Aiden Cody crashed late in the race. Earl Burden lost touch with the leaders. He had great speed as well. Congratulations to Donnie McBride Jr. And that's going to do it for another night of exciting NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series action here on MotorMaster Monday. Next week, join us, folks, for the season finale, the championship race at Homestead Miami Speedway, where we will crown a 7th annual NOSSCAR MotorMaster Series champion. Until then, good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and stay fast, folks.